きたい私も一緒に海へ連れてって
Sensational.
If you are a One Piece watcher like me, then we can both agree on one thing. One Piece is a peak piece of fiction. From the heartfelt moments to the action-packed fighting scenes, it is without question this anime stands at the top with the grades. But today, we're diving into something One Piece is less known for, but needs to be said. It's women. And not for the, let's say, more sizable reasons. The women in this story play a pivotal role in highlighting the themes that make this anime great, as well as progressing the plot of the Straw Hat Pirates. And there's one woman whose impact cannot be denied. Robin, the once foe turned Straw Hat pirate who not only captivated our hearts and minds, and well, other minds if you know what I mean, but became the blueprint for writing compelling female anime characters in One Piece. Welcome to Nico Robin. Robin has one of the most compelling backstories in all of One Piece. Not just because it was tragic, but because it dealt with the themes of self-hatred and loneliness. As a child, Robin was abandoned by her mother, Nico Olivia, who wanted to join the Marines to research the world history. This led her to live with her relatives, and she endured nothing but abuse from them. They made a point to isolate her intentionally from the rest of the family and ridiculed her unfairly throughout this time. On top of that, she ate the Hana Hana no Mi fruit, which gave her the ability to sprout body parts. This made her an outcast among children, her powers seen as creepy. Even locals warned their children to stay away from Nico Robin. The only place she ever felt safe was among the scholars of Ohara, friends of Nico Olivia. There, she found community and praise when she became an official archaeologist. But after expressing the desire to study the Void Century, she was outcasted again. This is where she met a giant from Elbaf, Jaguar D. Saul, one of Robin's earliest, most notable friends, and the one we see continuously interact with young Robin. Even with the outcasting by relatives, locals, and scholars, Robin had a small place, a niche, carved out where she felt appreciated and embraced, until this happened. Nico Olivia returns, not in good taste, because shortly after she left the Marine, the CP9, a secret intelligence group of the world government, comes after her. They sought to capture Nico Olivia and Robin for the ability to read the poneglyphs and the known Void Century. The world government, who wanted to keep this lost knowledge hidden, assassinated the scholars and committed a buster call on Ohara. Through the grace of Vice Admiral Aokiji, Robin escaped, but at 8 years old, she already had a bounty of 79 million buried, called the Child of Destruction. She's been living on the run ever since. Whenever Robin felt there was a place she could call home, greed and fear made others betray her, and while all the while, she had only herself. John Bowlby's attachment theory explains this perfectly. Children who experience loss, neglect, or inconsistent care develop internal working models in which they expect others to be unreliable or rejecting, and thus they cope by minimizing emotional expression and keeping distance from others. Robin only knows betrayal and outcasting, and those she grows to love eventually end up dead or in serious danger. This leads to a loner approach, which makes her infamous line when joining the Straw Hat Pirates so powerful. This was more than just confessing companionship with Luffy and the crew. It was a proclamation that her existence isn't a bad thing, and she's come to terms with that now. In anime, most female characters are not given this depth. They have the one bad thing happen to them, but it's often skimmed over. Robin goes through a full roller coaster of emotions. We understand why she is the way she is, and why her past find her future. Robin's role in the Straw Hats is often overlooked. Not just the archaeologists who can read poneglyphs, but the emotional backbone of the crew. Robin is calm, analytical, and reserved, able to read situations without being flabbergasted. This helps when Luffy and the crew get a little rowdy, and especially in the heat of battle. During Thriller Bark, Robin was the first to deduce the source of Gecko Maria's powers, a warlord of the sea who steals shadows and inserts them into corpses. Robin's intelligence helped the crew deduce a plan to defeat Moria, but her IQ isn't just tactical, it's emotional. When she joined the Straw Hats, suspicion ran high. Previously, as Miss All Sunday under Barrack Works, she had been an enemy of the crew, yet one by one she won them over. Luffy saw the good in her. Usopp and Chopper were immediately charmed by her humor. Nami, the only girl, took time to adjust to her presence. Robin's calm, almost motherly nature helped balance the crew. Sanji, well, you already know. And Zoro, a master tactician, suspicious at first, came to trust her completely, even saving her later. Now there's an active community shipping these two together. During Wano, Sanji was caught in Black Maria's trap, bound by his vow to never hurt a woman he couldn't fight back. Robin stepped in, not for glory, but because she knew Sanji's role was pivotal to Luffy becoming Pirate King. This shows Robin isn't just a pillar for the crew emotionally, but also strategically willing to risk herself.
の国にあるはずなの。古代兵器、プルトン。
なぜそれを？
アラバスタ王国のポネグリフに記されていた。
Robin's ability to read poneglyphs is crucial, more than most realize. The Void Century, a 100-year gap in history, was erased by the world government. Only ancient poneglyphs reserved its secrets. Robin alone can read them, making her a 79 million berry bounty girl at 8 years old. Black Maria and CP9 wanted her for this ability alone. It is not just history. Road poneglyphs exist. Reading all of them leads to Laugh-Tale, the final island. Robin's skills is transcendental to Luffy's journey to becoming the king of the pirates. Robin's Devil Fruit, the Hana Hana no Mi, is almost unmatched. It's a paramecia type that lets her sprout her body parts anywhere on someone else's body. Clutch strangles, manipulates opponents. Seis Fleur sprouts multiple limbs simultaneously. Awakened Devil Clutch versus Black Maria uses intelligence and precision to control the battlefield. Her powers are also used for intel, sprouting extra eyes and ears to gather information. And the fact she's rarely known using Haki only highlights her natural decisiveness and tactical mind. At the end of the day, Robin is complex and compelling. Her backstory tackles self-hatred, loneliness, and outcasting. Her growth into a trusted Straw Hat shows how strongly a character can evolve emotionally and strategically. Her ability to fight and guide and protect the crew alongside her poneglyph reading and devil fruit powers makes her a model female character and a model for writing layered, intelligent characters in general. But that's what I think. Let me know down in the comments, do you agree, disagree, or anything you have to add? Once again, my name is AOI-KUN, and this was my synopsis.